Good afternoon and welcome to the KC Range. Today we're going to talk about an old gun. This is a Harrington and Richardson 922. It's a 9-shot 22 revolver. It's all steel. They were made, let's see, I took some notes. They were made from 1927 to 1982, so that's a long stretch right there. There were more than 1 million of these made. The first ones that came out had the octagonal barrel. And mine is an M prefix, and this one was made between 1949 and 1952. And this was when they first came out. Yeah, the barrel is not, the cylinder does not swing out. It is removable. You push in this button here and pull this pin out, and the slide comes out. Well, before the M model, you had to individually push each, push each cylinder out individually. But with the M model, it supposedly pushes all 9 of them out at one time. And if it's clean, it will, but when it gunks up, it will not. Let's see, well, let's load it up. Today we're just gonna shoot some target loads. This is a standard velocity 22, which you probably wouldn't want to put anything high velocity through there. And that one I've actually had all locked up with rust at one point. I forget if it was left in my barn or my house did not have central air and heat, and so it got really humid. And but anyway, it was rusted, and I soaked it in white vinegar to get the rust out. There you go. And get it all off. And I took it down to the white, and I bought some cold wheeled stuff and tried that and everything with it. And it's a pain to load. But anyway, had to take it to the shop. One piece didn't work after I got all fixed up and to the shop, but I took it to a gunsmith, and I haven't shot it since. That was years ago, and we'll see how it does. All right, it's a double action, single action. We'll try it double action. I'll shoot on the paper target up there, or the cardboard target. Let's see how it does. We'll try double action first to see how bad that is. Let's try it single action. That's better. That was me, but that was still better. I pulled that one a little low. So let's try a beer can. Double action. Single action. Right. Let's try that piece of tin up there. Okay. So that was left-handed. Let's see what else I could tell you. They had the octagonal, anyway, there's an octagon shaped barrel until 1938. And this is the first model that came out with the, let's see how this does. See if it will push them all out or not. Yes, it did. All right. But anyway, I really didn't know much about the Harrington Richardson. I've had this gun for a long time, just thought it was an old cheap pistol, because I think back in the day I paid, I don't know, between $75 and $100 for it. It was less than $100. And but yeah, I kept it around in the barn. It was just a little plinking pistol. But Harrington and Richardson, I didn't realize the history with them. They started with a Wesson. It was I have it all written down, but let's see. It started as Wesson and Harrison, and then Harrison's uncle bought him out in 1874, and then he got with a former Wesson employee, and they developed the Harrington and Wesson. I mean the Harrington and Richardson. And then they got a lot of military contracts too, which I didn't really realize. All right, let's see if it does better right-handed. That was pretty good. Let's see how it does double action right-handed. Pull that. Pull that low too. That's high. Good center. That should have been them. All right. We'll go for that center punch again. Yes, sir. And we'll shoot one more at the can. See, I made a move a little bit with the right hand. It's not that great at double action. Let's see how many they have now. Oh, but anyway, the military, let's see. They made model M1s for the Korean War, and they didn't get delivered until after the war was over. They were the only ones that made the test version of the FNFAL rifle called the T-48 in the trials to replace the M1 Garand. You know, I've always called it Garand and everything growing up until, later I learned it was, his last name was Garand, not Garand. Sounds better with Grand though. And then they were one of 3 manufacturers that made the M14. And they also were one of 4 of the manufacturers that made the M16A1 during Vietnam. So they were a little bit more than just making cheap little 22 pistols like I thought when I bought this thing way back in the day. So let me try a double action. Come up and pull on. I'll pull on. I never did spray the target from last time. Let's see. I'll just see how I do in that little tulip. That was double action. What's that one? What's that one? Man. Oh, that's a bear. There we go. Yeah. see how many were shot out of that. Didn't do so well with that. I don't even think it popped them all. Nope. Misfiring. All right, 2 did not go. We'll try one more cylinder. That hit. This ammo's old though, but it shouldn't be that old. The box isn't all old looking like a lot of them. I'm probably not talking loud enough, but anyway, the ammo, it did dent 2 of those primers, or one of those primers. But we'll try it one more time. 9 more rounds. Keep a count on it. It's not that accurate really, but we'll see. I'm gonna know for the price. Let's just blink at some cans, see what happens. I'm hitting high. I'm hitting low. Yeah. All right. I believe that's all of them. Let's see. I wasn't counting. Well, we'll do them individually. It looks like how there they went. All right. Thank you for coming by, stopping by the KC range. I had fun. Wanted to try out that little gun to see how it did. This gun was made around 1950-ish, between 49 and 52. It's an old gun. They had different versions of it. The ones earlier than this, you had to push the cartridges out individually. But Harrington Richardson did put out some decent pieces. And this would be a great little plinker. You could probably get good with it if you practice with it. Thank y'all all for stopping by, and God bless you all. And thank you again. Have a great day.